Okay, so folks, something that served me for a couple of months before it finally bit the dust or became intermittent, wiggly. There's a connection. Let's see if we can make this one into a masterpiece before it gets consigned to the e-waste dump, or not dump, but e-waste recycling, should I say. I will make good use of it before then. I think it still works. It still has a charge on it, even though I fucked it up. It just fucked up on me. So it's basically a camping lantern that I found, and it was still working. So it still works now, but it's gonna, when you charge it up, it becomes wiggly and it just cuts in and out. And if you have it hooked up to your, that's a Mozzie lantern. If you have it hooked up to your computer, it can cause overloads on the USB port, and sometimes it could fuck up your computer a bit. I had to press the I think it was the hard drive reset to reset the computer because this fucked it up. So I'm telling you folks, it's just no good. It doesn't work properly in the recharge, so it could damage the computer. So I'm not risking that. I can't afford to have my computer repaired because of overloads. So it's just fucked up. It's wiggly. It obviously creates power surges on the USB drive port on the computer. Not that I have to use a computer, but I normally do, or did. And that's come up looking quite interesting. Gonna see if we could switch on the Mozzie lantern and see if that lights up shows on the picture. Probably won't. But that's the purple. Yeah, it looks like it's shown up a little bit. You can just make out that purple there. Do think we could utilise that one. I actually think I might even... I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to bother shining the light on top. I might do that. I might shine the light on top at full blast. Just as an experimental thing. Yeah, I fucked it up. It didn't show at the top. It didn't show. So it was an experiment, folks, and this is what we're going to utilise. So I'm just going to switch those off. So this is going to the e-waste recycling. Hopefully they can recycle it. I do hope. Now this is going to be our master copy. And this has come up looking quite interesting. I think we could call that a treat. Do wonder if maybe I'll do another one. or maybe we'll leave it at that. So that's our old camping lantern, or it's not that old. I did find it in a shopping trolley. I don't know why it was abandoned like it was, but it was worth something useful. It was useful for a while. I think it's because I was a bit rough with the connection. Like I was just pushing it in really hard, thinking it wasn't connecting properly. I tend to get a bit obsessed with focusing with making sure connections are properly made, like trying to push a plug into a PowerPoint like this photocopier. It's a bit tight, so I have to jam it in really hard. And that I did get a bit tight, rough with things like that, which I don't mean to. But that can be a problem, as you know, folks. And that's come up looking quite interesting. I'm trying to save power because I'm not rich and the cost of living is going up and power bills are skyrocketing, so I have to watch my power consumption, and I'm trying to use portable and battery powered lanterns, a USB powered lantern, so that we can get through this winter, because I'm running a fan heater, and even though I'm running it on full, only half setting, it's going to cost a lot of money to run, and I'm going to get a really big power bill. And I'm also saving electricity even more so with rationing my showers, 1 shower a week and one hair wash a fortnight, which is not a terribly glamorous thing, but what can you do when you're trying to get your stuff as a talented but lowly paid artist to go to the air on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. And it's costing me a lot of money that I virtually don't have. I'm really tight on my budget, and I'm trying my best to make ends meet. I am disabled, which means I don't have much money, and my work is indeed I work in what's known as an ADE, an Australian Disability Enterprise, and I claim Centrelink. I claim the disability support pension, so it's not a very easy life in this day and age. So, and that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.